Welcome to the Delaware County Register of Wills Marriage Licenses Department. I'm Rachel Ezell Berry, the Register of Wills. This video is all about scheduling your marriage license appointment. I'm going to walk you through what you need to do to get set up with an appointment to get your marriage license. Let's get started. First, I want to note that all couples should begin this process at least 30 days before their wedding celebration or the day when you intend to sign your paperwork. This is necessary because it may take time to schedule your appointment, given the incredible demand for appointments, as well as couples' busy schedules. Further, there is a mandatory 3-day waiting period under the Pennsylvania Marriage License Statute. After issuance, licenses are good for 60 days and can only be used in the state of Pennsylvania. I encourage you to follow along by using the Marriage License Appointment Guide available on our website. If you go to the link displayed on your screen and you click on the PDF link, you can follow along as we go through this video. Next, I'm going to discuss the basic requirements in order to proceed with your marriage license appointment. The first is that at least one member of the couple must have Delaware County, Pennsylvania residency as established on a government-issued ID. This is a restriction in place during the COVID-19 emergency. We are also processing marriage licenses for out-of-state couples who are having their wedding celebration at a Delaware County, Pennsylvania venue and who can establish that with documentation. Next, for couples who are proceeding with a virtual appointment, you need to have some sort of video camera and audio equipment. Most couples choose to use their smartphone, such as an iPhone. Others choose to use a tablet, desktop computer, or laptop computer. Any device is okay, provided that we can see and hear you and that it's functioning properly at the time of your appointment. Finally, for couples who will be having a virtual appointment, you need to establish a Microsoft Teams account in advance. Microsoft Teams is free. If you'll be proceeding with your appointment on your smartphone, you can download Microsoft Teams on the App Store. And if you'll be proceeding with your appointment on a computer, you can go to the link displayed on your screen to obtain this free account. Before scheduling your appointment, you need to complete two things. The first is you need to complete our online pre-application available on our website. You can navigate to the online pre-application by going to the link displayed on your screen. Second, you need to email us the following documents. First, your online payment order confirmation email that you'll receive after you make your $60 fee purchase online. 2, you need to send copies of your identification. And 3, if applicable, you need to send copies of a certified divorce decree or death certificate if a member of the couple to be wed had been previously married. Let's get started. The online pre-application is available on our website, either by using the link displayed here or by clicking Online Systems from the Register of Wills main webpage. You want to click on an online marriage license appointments from the Online Systems screen. Next, you want to proceed by clicking on the Pre-Entry for Marriage License Application button. As you proceed through this step, some screens involving disclaimers will display. Please feel free to read through those, accept and continue, and proceed to the application. This is the new marriage application screen. It asks for information on each applicant, as well as information on the parents of each applicant. Either party may be listed as applicant 1. You want to fill out the fields for applicant 1 name, residence, and other information, including birth date and education. When you're done filling those fields, use the tabs near the top of the application to navigate to the next tab for applicant 1 parent. On the applicant 1 parent screen, you fill out information about the parents of applicant 1, like the parents' names and birthplaces. If you do not know an answer, it is okay to write unknown. When you are done, use the tabs near the top of the application to navigate to the next tab for applicant 2. The other party to be married, or the other person in the couple, should be considered applicant 2. You want to fill out the fields for applicant 2 name, residence, and other information, including birth date and education. When you're done filling those fields, use the tabs near the top of the application to navigate to the next tab for applicant 2 parents. On the applicant 2 parent screen, you fill out information about the parents of applicant 2, like the parents' names and birthplace. If you do not know an answer, it is okay to write unknown. When you are done, you may either navigate using the tabs to go back and change an answer, or you may select the Submit to County link near the right side of the pre-application. Some internet browsers may display a confirmation screen. If you see this confirmation, hit OK. After submitting to the county, this screen changes slightly in that the link that used to read Submit to County now reads Print Confirmation. I recommend printing your confirmation so that you have it. To do that, click the Print Confirmation hyperlink. At this point, you should see the marriage application proof sheet. Exactly how it displays may depend on your internet browser, but it should look something like this. If you like, you can also save your confirmation as a PDF file to your computer. Some couples like to submit the form along with their materials just in case. Great news! We've completed the first step. You've completed the online pre-application at our website. Now we're ready to move on to the second step. We're going to email us your online payment order confirmation email, PDF copies of your identification, and if applicable, any certified copies of divorce decrees or death certificates. Let's get started on making your online payment so you can receive the order confirmation email. In order to make your payment, you need to navigate to the Converge Pay portal available both in our PDF guide and on our website at the link displayed on your screen. Navigating to the Converge Pay portal will bring you to the online payment checkout screen. This will confirm the order section that the amount is $60 and provide you the option to check out. When you're ready to do so, click on the checkout box on the online payment checkout screen. You will now arrive at the online payment order form screen. This screen will give you options to input payment information, billing address information, shipping address information, and other information about your wedding. Please proceed with the form and input your payment option. We accept Visa, MasterCard, and other major credit cards. When you're done making that information, please input the billing information associated with the credit card that you're using. After that, you want to also include information for your shipping address. This is the address where your marriage license will arrive. Please make sure to complete all forms on this screen. If you don't complete all forms, you won't be able to proceed in checkout. I want to briefly note some of the information fields in the marriage licenses section of the order form screen. After you've completed the payment, billing address, and shipping address fields, and make sure you've got your full address, your email address, and your phone number in all of the required fields, we ask some questions about the marriage license in particular. The reason we request the wedding date is to make sure that we schedule your appointment with enough time in order for you to receive your license before your wedding date. We also ask whether or not your date is flexible. Some couples already have a wedding scheduled, but other couples simply want to get married as soon as possible. If your wedding is supposed to be as soon as possible, then please click that option in the Is Your Date Flexible field. If your wedding date is not flexible, then please indicate so on the marriage licenses form. Please also provide applicant 1 and applicant 2's name, which will appear on the wedding license. When you're finished, please select the Submit Payment option. After submitting your payment, you should proceed to the online payment confirmation screen. This screen displays information about the credit card that you used. It should display information about your billing address and shipping address, and it also indicates the information that you put on the marriage license section. When you're done reviewing your confirmation screen, you may click Complete and you'll be routed to a new page from Converge. The next thing you want to do is look out for your email confirmation. We'll talk about that next. You now want to check your email for the online payment order confirmation email. This order confirmation email is automatically generated when you complete payment on Converge, and it is sent to the email address that you provided while filling out the form on the Converge Pay website. This is an example of an email sent to a user using Microsoft Outlook. If you're using a different email client, such as Gmail or Yahoo Mail or Hotmail or something else, it might appear a little different. What should be the same, however, is that the subject line should read Order Confirmation plus the wedding date that you provided. The sender should be County of Delaware Register of Wills with a reply address of noreply@elevon.com. I want to mention that if you reply to this email, no one will receive that email, so you should not reply to this email. What you should do instead is forward this message to our marriage team and attach the necessary documents in order to proceed with your appointment. In this example, because we're using Microsoft Outlook, a user would click the forward button. The address that you would forward the message to is provided in the email, where it reads, "Thank you for your purchase. Please forward this confirmation page with copies of your IDs and any other documents if applicable to marriage@co.delaware.pa.us." In addition to forwarding your confirmation page evidencing your payment, you also want to include 2 copies of IDs. It should be one for each member of the couple to be wed. We recommend attaching those IDs as attachments to the email that you forward to us. In addition to attaching copies of your identification, if applicable, you also want to attach to the email copies of any divorce decrees or death certificates if either is applicable. It would be applicable if one member of the couple had been previously married. You should now have everything together ready to go in one single email. Remember, you want to forward the order confirmation email that evidences that you made your $60 marriage license payment. You also want to include as attachments 2 PDF copies of identification, one for each member of the couple to be wed. And finally, if applicable, you also want to include as an attachment to this email a certified copy of a divorce decree or copy of a death certificate. Please remember to send all of your materials in one single email if possible. If you send your materials in many emails, it's going to delay the amount of time it takes for us to schedule your appointment. Make sure to email your materials to marriage@co.delaware.pa.us. Great news! After sending that email, you should be ready to be scheduled. You will have already completed the online pre-application available on our website, and on sending an email to marriage@co.delaware.pa.us, including your online payment order confirmation email, copies of your identification, and any other necessary documents, we should have all of the materials that we need in order to schedule your appointment. After you both complete the online pre-application and email our team all of those necessary documents, a member of our team will reach out to you shortly about scheduling your appointment. This brings us to the end of the Scheduling Your Marriage License Appointment video. I'm Rachel Ezell-Berry, the Register of Wills. I hope that you found this video helpful and informative in preparing to schedule your marriage license appointment. On behalf of me and everyone in the office, we wish you a lifetime of happiness. We're excited to help you get your marriage license, and we hope to hear from you soon.